Can you shoot somebody who's attacking you but doesn't have a weapon? Can you? Should you? Would you feel like you were going to lose your life if somebody was attacking you but didn't have a weapon? Well, it depends. Okay, if I'm say a 6'5" man, physically fit, and I weigh 235 pounds, and then a 14-year-old who weighs 70 pounds who has no weapon is jumping on me and punching me, and it doesn't even hurt, am I justified in using deadly force against that person? No, obviously not. And the reason is because I'm really not in danger. Now, if that 14-year-old has a weapon, that changes it completely, and anybody can see that. So, but there are circumstances where you would be justified. Let's say, for instance, that you're a single person. You could be a male or female, and let's say you're in a parking lot when the store is closing, and then all of a sudden you realize everything is deserted. Like, for instance, they just shut down the parking lot lights or something like that, and you turn around, and there's a group of people coming at you. Okay, and you look up, and they don't have a car. They're walking towards you. Maybe the way they're dressed or something looks like they've got on ball caps or hoodies or something, which you associate with the way somebody might dress to try to hide their identity because they're going to commit a robbery. And then they're coming towards you, in a threatening way. In other words, they're just walking towards you, and then you sense it and you feel that fear. And then all of a sudden, they start running at you for no good reason. And you don't have time, say, to get in your car because they're just on top of you, but you're armed. Now, are you justified in shooting? They're going to scrutinize that a lot, but are you? Anytime you shoot somebody who's unarmed, the deck starts off stacked against you. But I would say in that kind of scenario, yes, you probably are justified in using deadly force there, because what's going to happen to you if you are armed and you have a loaded gun and you don't know if they have weapons or not, but it turns out after the fact that they did not? The only thing that's going to happen is they're going to overpower you. The presumption is they're going to rob you. If you had a gun, they're going to take your gun, and now they may kill you with it because you're a witness. I don't know. But yes, there are circumstances, but to answer the question, you would have to look at the specifics of each situation in order to answer that accurately. When these things happen in real life, everybody is second guessing everything that you did. In my scenario of the people who appear like they're going to rob you, then these facts come out later and they say, well, these people have a criminal history for robbery, or this guy was on probation for robbery, or this guy just got out of prison. So facts that you would have no way of knowing, except maybe you sensed some of that. The later analysis of it, which is really unfair, but that's what happens. They're going to go back and look at it and go, oh, well, these people obviously we're going to cause them harm, so this was justifiable. Anytime you shoot somebody, you become the target of the investigation, and nobody's happy when you shot somebody. And I don't care the circumstances, but I've seen this so many times. There's a lot of pressure on people to prosecute you. So that's the best answer I could give is, yeah, there are circumstances where you could legally shoot somebody or use deadly force when they're unarmed.